Hey, what's up? It's Mama's Boys Podcast Show with your host, Chris and E, baby. How y'all feeling out there? This is episode 9. Yeah, we episode 9 in the game right now. And, man, Chris, what's going on, man?
Let me
How you
tell you
feeling?
something, man. I'm good, man. We doing this, man. When we do episode 10, man, we gotta do like a virtual party or something, man. We got like,
yo, that'd be dope.
we might have to go live, yo. We might have to do it like a live show, man.
Do the whole lot. Yo, I'm down.
10, that's a big show right there.
Yeah.
That's a big step. That's
Right.
a milestone, man. Not too many podcasters get to 10.
Right. That's real talk.
We just gonna overdo it because we overdo stuff on this show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna overdo it. We're gonna overdo it, overstep our boundaries, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm almost at I'm almost at 400 I think followers on TikTok because I just started really being on there consistently. So I was like, I said, when I get to 400, I'm gonna just blow it up real big. You know how people be like, oh, I'm at 30,000 and they do all this. I said, we're doing that 400.
That's what I did. Yeah, I did 200.
Oh, man, I want to thank my 400 followers, man. Y'all everything to me, yo. I never thought I'd get to 400 followers on TikTok, fam.
You everything to me? You everything to me?
You everything to me, fam, you know what I mean? Cause y'all ain't have to follow me, fam, you know.
I won't be here without you. One for you, blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, yo.
I'm going to keep making videos and stuff. Yeah, I got to do that. That's funny.
Yeah, that's what's up. I celebrate 100, 200. Yeah, so, well, this is Mama's Boy Podcast, man. We just want to show y'all love, let y'all know what we're about.
That's right.
We talk about anything and everything. Nothing's off the table. And we're going to give you unorthodox, unconventional responses. And we're going to agree and or disagree, but we're going to show for sure. What is that going on? What is that? I don't know what's going on my lips, man. My lips kind of,
What you juicy mouthed it?
Juicy mouthed it, yeah.
Got too much saliva in your mouth, man.
Let me swallow it. Nah, it ain't sound right. Oh, pause.
Pause.
Stop. All right, move on. We're going to be politically correct. And, our sponsorship, we want y'all to check us out. Chris, go ahead. What you representing right now?
Chris Clark Entertainment, CCE, man. We educate, inspire, and entertain. Check me out at chrisclarkcomedy.com. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Chris Clark Comedy. And follow me on Twitter at Comic Chris Clark. That's Chris Clark, C-L-A-R-K. No E on my last name, just C-L-A-R-K, Chris Clark. Follow me.
Yeah, there's a reason why I know Eve. There's a reason behind that.
Go listen to the last episode. You'll find out why I said
definitely.
No E.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go listen to the last one.
No E, but I'm going to pass it to E so he can tell you about the other
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's a good swing off. Yeah, so yeah, you can, sponsorship. Other one is, Piece of the Puzzle. You can find me on Instagram where I talk about critical thinking, scriptures, and my biggest pet peeve of how I want to explain and help people with understanding pornography, porn addiction, help people get off of that. And you can find me on Instagram, puzzle to piece. That's the number 2, not the word 2. You can see me on TikTok, which is piece to the puzzle. And that piece is not like P-I-E-C-E. Piece is P-E-A-C-E. Facebook, Piece to the Puzzle as well, and YouTube, Piece to the Puzzle, where all of it is about scripture and pornography. I just want to help everybody with this pornographic society. Right. But other than that, that's where you can find us. Please support, and we're here to give y'all everything y'all need. All right. So mental check, which is important. We want to also
need a jingle for that, man.
We need a jingle.
Yeah,
you're right.
Mental health check. That was hot, right?
I'm like a Colgate commercial. Yeah, we working on it.
I'll work on it. Mental health check.
I don't know if it's growing me that quick. Do it one more time. You say. Do it one more time.
Mental health check. Brought to you by Target. Hey, man, I'm speaking things into the atmosphere.
Oh man, I received, yo. That is true. Real talk.
Target, what up, baby?
What up, baby?
Sponsorship.
Yeah, so this is Mental Health Check. We want to also let y'all know how important it is what's going on in your head space.
Yes.
Which is nothing to play with. And we want to be transparent about our lives to you, to give you the encouragement to be transparent to yourself. So,
yes.
Hey, Chris, how's your mental status going?
It's pretty good this week, man. You know, the mind is what they say, the devil's playground. And,
yep.
you know, you can get in your own way in your mind, man. And, I actually had a massage the other day, man. And let me tell you something, brother, and everybody that's listening. If you never had a massage, I highly recommend it. Get a full body massage. Man, that thing changed my life. It was my first real massage. And let me tell you something. I am a fan. I am trying to do this at least once a month. Like, I mean,
definitely.
This masseuse, she worked the brother, and you know I'm not no small dude, you know, but I'm not no gigantic dude either.
Right.
But she was flipping me around like I was like I was some rag dog, you know. She had me bending in places I didn't know I could bend anymore. But
that's what's
man,
up. That's what's up.
But nah, it worked out, man, and I was having lower back problems. And, you know, she worked that out, and, you know, she massaged your brother's scalp and everything.
Yo, that's the truth.
Like, woo. But, I say all that to say, man, it really, you know, like I felt good afterward. My mind, body, and soul just felt good afterwards. So, you know, if you're not doing it, man, make that a part of, you know, your mental health day. 'Cause on here we support mental health days.
Right.
I know I told y'all about, you know, mine, you know, I try to do something at least once a month, starting off at least once a month. Don't have to be nothing expensive. You know, you go for a walk, read a book, just something where you can check out for a while, you know, mentally. And, I highly recommend that you put, getting a massage, from, you know, a real masseuse, somebody that knows what they're doing. Put that on your list, man. So, it's been a good week so far, brother. How about you? How's your mental health?
That's awesome. I just want to second that, yo. Honestly, I want to second that. Please get your massage, man. That is facts.
Yeah.
That is facts. Like,
And
I get a few every year.
Yeah, they said it's good for, like, if you travel a lot too. My cousin told me that years ago, but you know, it really, you know, it just went one ear out the other. But
right.
Thinking back on it, I'm like, yeah, she was on to something.
It's not that expensive either. Hopefully,
it's not.
Maybe get somebody on here and interview them about a masseuse, get on here and all that good stuff. That'd be dope.
Yeah, it's definitely not expensive at all.
Yeah. So, my mental space, and I like the way you kind of went into the escape, because you said to escape. Like, people don't understand it's good to like check out. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to be, you know, worry about your bills and stuff all the time and what's going on. Sometimes you just need to get somewhere, tranquility, man, get away. So mine is where I get away often, which is God, man. My relationship with God is a piece of my mind, man. Because a lot of times I love the fact that I can cast my cares. That's what I meant by checking out. And the fact that, you know, you connected with the massage. And if you, man, I love God, and I like the fact that I put my trust in him, and I don't have to worry about things like people worry. My hope is different. Thus, I'm not in turmoil. I'm not terrified. I'm not scared. I'm not, you know what I mean? So that right there, it feels good to know that things going to be all right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, so that's where I'm at. That's what this week has been about. And, checking out, like, you know what I'm saying? And I man, check out. Ain't nothing wrong with checking out.
Nothing wrong with checking out.
Please check out.
Check out, man.
Yeah.
Check out. Let's find out what's on our mind.
So listen, this is a part of our show, which is like, this is one of our favorites, man. We love it. People love it. And, so it's what's on your mind. Maybe another jingle. Maybe think of something else real quick. But you know what I mean? So what's on your mind is this.
We can go rock. What's on your mind?
That'd be.
What's on your mind? He one of them.
That actually sounds hot, yo. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna hit my boy Herbie up to maybe make something to that, yo. That actually sounds hot. What's on your mind? Yo, that's hot. What's on your mind? Yo, that's dope. Yeah, and copywriting today's day.
Copywriting. Don't nobody steal that.
Mama's boy, Chris is the developer of it, creator, and I second it. So what's on your mind segment of the show is we are going to say what's been on my mind, what's bothering us, and we do not know what we're going to say. I don't know what's on Chris' mind. He don't know what's on my mind. So we're just going to go about it. So, Chris, what's on your mind?
Man, what's on my mind is people that act like they support you, but they secretly hate. That just grinds my gears. Let me tell you, man, because like what people don't know, I have a website, and on my website you can sign up for a newsletter, and and I'm not annoying with my newsletters. I usually send at best twice a month. I send out stuff that I do, stuff that's coming up, or like if I've done a movie or TV show, or, I put out, about the podcast or things like that. So, I'm not annoying with it. But on my website, you can see it tells you who signs up for your newsletter, and it also tells you who unsubscribes to your newsletter.
Oh.
So people can. So if you get my newsletter and you hit unsubscribe where you're not receiving my newsletters anymore, it lets me know. So
what you gonna do?
It just I'm getting to my point.
All right, go ahead.
It lets me know. So
right.
I say that to say this because I run into people be like, hey man, when your next show? I want to come support, which I know you lying. I've been in this game too long where I know people lying and they actually genuine. And I done had a few people asking me this, when your next show, man, we want to support you, man. You funny, you do great work, blah, blah, blah. But you just unsubscribed to my website. You just unsubscribed to my newsletter. I was informing you when my next show was, and there was a link on there where you can get tickets and everything else that's coming up.
Wow.
But you unsubscribed to it. So are you really concerned about my next show? Or
right.
How did that work? Because I done called out a couple people about that. It's like, I seen you unsubscribed, man. So, do you really want to know? Because I'm not, I did that for a reason, so I don't have to call everybody. And then, I'm working on, they got this text message thing coming up now. Well, some sites got it. I don't think my website got it yet. Where you can text people. Instead of getting emails, because I know a lot of people don't check they don't check their emails like that, but more people check their text messages and stuff. So, once I get that, it's gonna be a game changer. But, I just really hate, man, people who act like they support you and because I even got family. I've been in this game 15 years, brother. Professionally. I've been a professional comedian for 15 years.
Right.
I've been a professional actor doing theater and stuff like that for 20 years.
Right.
And I still got family members and close friends who have yet seen me. Who have yet seen me perform. Or but, if they have something, they call me. And you know what I tell them? Nah, I'm busy.
See?
Even if I'm not busy. It's like, my thing is, I know life hits people. I know you can't come to all my shows. And I don't expect that. I'll be some type of fool to think every time I had something, you're going to be there. I know. I know it's impossible.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I got a 15, 20-year run, and you haven't showed up yet.
Oh.
Like I even got people, like my aunt, she couldn't make my appreciation service, but she sent me money anyway, just because she wanted to support me. She didn't have to do that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? All she had to say, hey, I can't make it. I got to work. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Wow. Right.
I get it. You know what I mean? But that's somebody that's showing genuine love and support.
Right.
So, but then you got, people that secretly hate you. They don't want support. They just want to see what you're doing so they can hate. Oh, he think he good. Because it was a rumor going around that I was Hollywood.
That you went Hollywood?
Yeah, that I went
You mean
Hollywood.
like your attitude and stuff like that? That was What?
It was a rumor, and then it got shut down quick because people that knew me shut it down. Like,
yeah, but like who?
Yeah,
like
you don't know Chris then, so it's like, oh, Chris, oh, he Hollywood now because he done did this and this, and I'm like,
I'm trying to see at what point someone will call you Hollywood. Like, I'm really thinking, like, at what point did you show?
I couldn't either. And the person that told me was like, yeah, bro, I shut that down because I'm like, y'all don't know Chris. Because, whenever you call him, he answer,
Yeah, that's whack. That's a hater.
Yeah. So
that's definitely a hater.
Yeah, that's what's on my mind right now. What's on your mind, brother?
You know what's crazy? Same thing. Reason why? I have experienced walking into people that see me all the time. I got two things. So I got two things. They go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. And when they saw me, he kind of was walking with his hands in his pants. When he saw me, and he took his hand out, give me a handshake. I was like, nah, bro. Like not because of I'm not shaking hands. You were just playing with yourself. Like, I know what you was grabbing. We all know what you was grabbing. Like, number one.
Wow.
So I'm not, I did it when I was younger. Like, you know what I'm saying? 16. Yeah. I ain't even do it that much. I just did it when it's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? I remember being all cold, whatever. You know what I mean? That's, I don't know about you, Chris, but I did that once in a while when I was young. Like, you know what I'm saying? 15, 16, catching a bus. You know what I mean? Stand there, trying to play basketball, watch people play basketball. And I'm not going to not grabbing your hands. Your hands are just on your testicles. I'm not doing that. Probably pubic hair under your fingernails. I'm not doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. But on top of that, when they saw me, it was like, oh man, I gotta check you out. I see you doing this. And it's like, so it's not really, okay, mine's maybe not more like a hater, but it's more like you concerned, but I ain't here. I mean,
you don't know if
when you saw me
being nosy.
Yeah, like, are you really again, I'm personally going through something right now, and not even going through. The process of it is going through, but I'm not going through. Right. And it's like, again, like, people might say something, and it's like, I know what you're talking about. Let's get to the point. But the thing is like, or you just want to be nosy about it. Like, I can't even figure if you're genuine about your concern. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want to talk about something just to talk about it. Right. Just so you can say or just so you can get credit that, man, yeah, I checked up on them too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
So you got a story to say.
Yeah. And I ain't got time to share my information with you, knowing that if this is not a genuine concern. Mm-hmm. And it could come off genuine concern. Matter of fact, I just want to sit here and say to everybody that's listening, most nosiness comes like a fake concern. Like, you know what I'm saying? It comes like they're concerned. You're not concerned. You just nosy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you just want to know just for the sake of knowing. And, so the whole point with mine is, if you knew about whatever situation, what stopped you from hitting me up? What stopped you from calling me? What stopped you from seeing what's going on with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, or you sitting to the side to see, let me see what happened to him. That's the other thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I know somebody's going through something, you know what I'm saying? And I generally know that person, I'm hitting them up. Like, that's just me. I'm going to hit you up, say what's going on. Hey, I heard something. I'm going to get straight up. I heard this and through. Yo, you good? Now, the person might go into the situation. They might not go into the situation. So my thing is, at least I'm going to hit you up because I'm genuinely concerned. It's going to stay between me and you. Anything me and you talk about, that's where it stops. So whatever you share or don't share, that's up to you. But I'm going to check up on you because I would hate to see you fall. I would hate, you know what I'm saying? You had this time to be by yourself and just, you could have had that one maybe conversation to lift you up instead of seeing you fall somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? So mine's wasn't a hater thing, but it's more like, well, act like you're concerned and you really not. Like, I'm good with it without it. Just saying. The world's a better place if you just be real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Continue not to care.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying, like, don't act acting like you're trying to care is helping you. Yeah. That's not doing anything. genuinely you being there for me will help. Not just a quick hi and bye, hit me up, and that's it. Like, nah, it's not. That don't.
Yeah, brother, I hear you. I hear you. I understand.
That's crazy how, man, you kind of had almost the same wit, and that's interesting.
That's
confirmation.
That
sure is confirmation. So yeah, so into our hot topics about a person that really didn't care about what he was what he was doing.
This is a bittersweet moment for me, man.
This is man. Chocolate Factory, huh? So I remember that was your album, yo. You used to rock Chocolate Factory, listen to Chocolate Factory all the time. Yeah,
I will never leave. No, you don't have to worry, girl. I'm
telling everybody. Like, so
that's my song. Chocolate Factory.
Like, why are you thinking R. Kelly? Why are you thinking about that? So I'm just saying, yeah. Can you separate the man from his talent and wait? Like, you know what I mean? So R. Kelly.
Said 30 years though? I don't know, man. You think that was too harsh?
Nope. 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 You got what you got. You got what you got.
Man.
Because he did a lot of damage, bro.
Did he?
He did a lot of damage.
Did he?
He did a lot of damage.
Oh, no, man.
A lot of underageness.
I put it to you like this, man. He shouldn't be in there by himself.
What you mean he shouldn't be in there by himself?
It's more people around him, man. They gotta lock everybody up. And my thing is,
what you talking about? Wait. Explain what you're saying. I'm trying to see where you're going at.
I'm saying because what they locked him up for, I forget the proper word. I'm trying to look it up now.
Lauren Tritt is called.
It's basically like a I forget the word. I'm gonna find it though, but it's like what they locked him up basically for being in like a sex cult
trafficking, luring kids.
It start with an R. I seen it yesterday. I knew I should have wrote it down.
Hold on.
But
I wish you did it. Oh man. All right. Shoot. Shoot. We got y'all people. Hold on.
It start with an R. I forget what it was, but it's basically what they charging for was something you can't do by yourself. It's like something you was a part of a sex trafficking group type thing. And that's why I said he shouldn't be in there by himself. If that's what you're charging him for, then, where's the other people? And then, like I always said, where the parents at? I think they should be locked up too.
So this is the thing though. Let's look at how things go about. If he had 30 years, I'm not sure, but let's just say they did ask for names and he didn't give them up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what if they really
he ain't gonna snitch, but I mean, the whole thing is because it wasn't, to me, it wasn't rape. It was more of messing with underage women or young ladies.
Don't use the word women and young ladies, yo.
You was messing with minors. I mean, nah. I'm just saying because they're women now. They're women now. That's what I said.
Nah, forget all that. They was kids.
But they was underage. You know what I mean?
Right.
And even though it was consensual, in the eye of the law, they're underage, and that's a big no. Which, yeah, you're guilty for that. Like, I'm not trying to cover up for R. Kelly. You did what you did. But my thing is, like I said, when he had the money, because it's a whole big thing. We ain't got to get into it about R. Kelly and his money. But when you was paying the parents, they were cool. But the only reason why all this came up is because R. Kelly money stopped. That's why he went back on tour. Because he ain't had no money. And then that's when the whole Me Too thing came in and the cancel culture, and they was canceling R. Kelly, and productions just stopped booking him because they didn't want no problems, and all that. So it messed up his money. So now he couldn't afford to keep paying off these parents and stuff. So when that stopped, that's when all this stuff came back. now, you're in trouble. So that's why I was like, all right, some of these parents should be caught up. And not only the parents, R. Kelly can't.
Yeah, the people around him.
Yeah, people around him. And it ain't just R. Kelly too. It's a lot of these R&B cats and industry people that's in. But the thing is, R. Kelly ain't talking. Because if R. Kelly was talking, I'm sure he can lock up the whole industry. You know what I mean? And I know we talking about conspiracies today.
He'll be killed.
We might go.
Come on now, like check it out, yo. Remember having a homeboy.
Yeah, we might go further down the line with conspiracy about the whole R. Kelly thing. But we know he did what he did. We all seen the tape. You know what I mean? But
I ain't seen the tape.
I know you seen it. You showed me the tape.
I did not show you.
He's like, yo, Chris, man, you gotta see this, man.
I did not, yo. I saw it, but I didn't do that, yo.
He texted me.
Please understand, people. We was underage watching the tape. I don't want y'all thinking like we was grown men. Remember how long ago that was? Just clear a name up real quick. Hold on, pause.
Your name,
what you mean? We was like 15.
I ain't say it till I was grown. You was saying
that's kind of worse, yo. Hold on, you just that's bad, yo.
Whatever it take. We all seen it.
Yeah, everybody saw it.
People try to say it was Avant.
Dang.
They both got them beady eyes and stuff.
Yeah, that was R. Kelly. But it was saying that he used his celebrity status to sexually abuse children and women. Also meaning using money, power. Let's just go ahead and look at. There's a lot of parents out there that will take advantage of their kids to make money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm right with you.
That's the word.
It
was,
racketeering
and sex trafficking charges. That's what he got the 30 years for. And racketeering is like a organization thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, how are you just going to charge one person on an organization thing? That's what my whole thing was.
Right. My whole thing. But the thing is, he was making tapes, selling the tapes, sharing it. Like, it was a whole system behind it. Now, don't get me wrong. You're right. Remember who else got in this situation and ended up being, he somewhat committed suicide in prison. Everybody, here comes the conspiracy. The dude that had that island. Remember, everybody was on that plane, that roster, going to, what's that Jewish dude, whatever. And this is around like 2021, 2020, 2019, I don't know, where he had a whole island and everybody was on that daggone list in that roster. Yeah. And he ended up going to jail, and then he committed, quote unquote, suicide in prison. Yeah, come on, man.
That was Trump boy too, because Trump.
So that was everybody boy. That was the royal family in England boy. That was a Clinton. Clinton was on.
Yeah, I was about to say you heard everybody. They said Bill and Hillary had something to do with his apparent suicide, but
there's a lot of blood on the Clinton. Yeah, that's a whole nother situation. But again, if he would have opened his mouth, that you're also talking about possibly a hit. You know what I mean? So it's like,
he pretty much gonna die in prison if he do the whole 30 years. Cause, you looking at what, late 80s, mid to late 80s.
Yeah. And he ain't getting no, what do you call it? What's the name? To get out.
Probation,
that's taken off.
Yeah.
I heard. I don't know. That might not be facts.
But, of course they're gonna fight it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, we all see what happened with Bill Cosby. So, he was in there for 2 years.
But to me, but to me, regardless of who, what, when, where, dude, you did what you did. There's consequences to everything. It wasn't so long, and he was going to be the.
But the thing is, go ahead. I ain't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, like they're going to have to make an example out of somebody. Yeah. If you did it, bro, you did it. Regardless of who you are, what songs you made. And I like, it's not a song. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of songs he made that got me thinking like, what is that about? Cause now I'm questioning everything now. I'm like, I used to listen to a song and I was clear. I'm rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can make love to this joint. Now I hear a song. What is he talking about? I'm questioning like, what is this? I ain't know he made Life. He made that song. Yeah. I just found that out, yo. Like, it's a bunch of hits this dude made. So I'm not
catalog.
That's all I'm about to get into.
They said his catalog is worth $980 million.
You might well say $1 billion, bro.
Yeah.
He's worth $1 billion.
It's going up since he got locked up too. It's going up.
So imagine his death.
Going up.
When it's a shame it's something like that. And it's like, you can't even give this man his flowers based upon the stuff he produced. Yeah. But he's over $1 billion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already putting, like, that's just me. But
it's a conspiracy about that too. All this mess, including his catalog, because
come on, man, Michael Jackson.
R. Kelly didn't own his masters.
What?
And he didn't know that. They got him. They said the same thing that they doing with R. Kelly, they did with Michael Jackson and Prince. So Michael wound up fighting, and Michael wound up getting his masters.
Oh yeah,
not only his masters. Remember, he bought the Beatles, and Elvis, and all of them, and they didn't. And they didn't like that.
He on half a song. I remember that.
They came for Michael. Then all of a sudden, Michael ended up dead.
So I want to say with this, yo, on some real, there's a lot of dirt in a celebrity life, right?
Oh, a lot.
Right? Let's just put that out there. So I think at the end of the day, it's what they're going to use against you to get more money out of you. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother, I think even I can't fathom what it's like to be on that level of also doing things, but knowing that they could shoot, I could hang you anytime. You know how much stuff I got on you?
Exactly.
You're not going to do this.
And I know R. Kelly's with Sony, and it's like, you don't think they'd kill off R. Kelly for $1 billion?
Yeah.
Because it's like, either they're going to try to put you in jail. Cause come on. If you really get down into it, all these celebrities got something. Because we know about the conspiracies, the rituals of how to get fame.
Yeah.
It's either do homosexual acts or one of your family members got to die. We all heard that.
Sacrifice stuff. Yeah, we know. Yep.
Yeah, we all know that. So it's like, and then the whole thing about R. Kelly can't read and stuff like that, so it might be easy to get him on contract. He thinking he got, it's one thing. That's why I read. I don't care what nobody, even if people, this and this just mean this. Like, all right, let me read it for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I never signed them without me reading it. And then if I don't understand something, I'm going to look it up right in front of you.
Right.
Don't rush me to sign this, because
right.
Where you rush me, the least likely I'm going to sign.
I'm going to walk away from this.
Yeah, I'm going to walk away because you died to do it. So
right.
you can see somebody saying, oh, well, Mr. Kelly, this is just saying that you own your own, you're going to own your own masters, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Which in reality said they going to own his masters and stuff like that. But that's, here or there. But
right.
Getting back to the sex trafficking.
But to me, only remembering, we're going to move on to the next topic, and then you want to have last words too. The only thing is 1 + 1 is 2. I remember the video that came out with the girl. They were trying, I think TMZ was interviewing them, and you could see the shadow in the background orchestrating for her to say what she said. I remember that video when she was being told what to say on the video when she went live. Her parents was looking for him, and they still didn't get her. And I remember there was another situation that came about where parents was looking for him, and she was like a whole nother person and all that good stuff, whatever. And they never got any money. Then I'm not gonna sit here and not think about Aaliyah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Dame Dash, he screams about how he hate R. Kelly cause Dame Dash, he claims to like really love Aaliyah and was in love with her and everything. And then he actually don't like.
Dame Dash was messing with Aaliyah when she was underage too.
I mean, all of them was. Jay-Z too. Jay-Z was messing with Foxy Brown.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's like the kettle corn, the pot black. You know what I mean? Like, cause everybody forget Aaliyah was only 21, 22 when she died.
No, hands down. I'm just saying
people forget how young she was. Nah, I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about like people like Dame, and Jay-Z used to date her too. You know what I mean? He used to date her before Dame Dash, so it's like
they all did this dirt, yo.
Yeah, she was passed around. I mean, I'm not trying to, talk about the dead, but she was messing with multiple dudes, and they was all messing with her underage. It's like y'all,
they all did dirt.
Still old compared to Aaliyah. Like
they all did dirt.
Like y'all in their mid-50s and stuff. Aaliyah, if she was alive, she'd be in her early 40s.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, what she died, 20 years ago she died, almost 21 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she would have been like 42, 43 years old if she was still alive. So it's like y'all still got, I think when R. Kelly was messing with her, I think they said she was 15, he was like 27, something like that.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
So
27, 28.
yeah, so
I
it's
forgot
like,
what it was.
you know, y'all and you know, Jay-Z and R. Kelly and Dame, they all around the same age. So it's like
Yeah.
all y'all was still messing with this
They all
young
did dirt.
girl.
They
You
all
know
did
what I
dirt.
mean? Y'all held it under and all like, and it wasn't just her y'all was messing with. So it was like,
Yeah.
like
Foxy Brown on the list.
uh,
Foxy Brown was 16 years old when it's allegedly Jay-Z took her
yeah,
virginity.
messing with Jay-Z and all that. And then they, like, somebody says, something, it was funny. Talking about Keith Sweat, cause they were talking about what you said earlier about R. Kelly songs. Now you listen to them differently. They was like lock Keith Sweat up too, cause he got that song, You May Be Young, but You're Ready. They were like, lock him up too.
Yo, I'm just saying, yo.
I'm like, yo, but if you go back, it's a guy on TikTok. He always do like a video called Suspect Songs.
Yeah, I watch him. I follow him.
Yeah, he was doing a bunch of other people. And
it's a lot, yo.
Yeah, it's a lot of songs, man, that we sung as kids and not really knowing what we singing. Then you go back and listen, you're like, wait, what? Cause he did one that really tripped me out. It was about, what's the dude from Guy? Aaron Hall.
Oh yeah.
Aaron Hall was talking about like rape and all this. I'm like, wait, what? And then I remember he did one about Tank. One of the Tank songs was talking about murdering. Like
murdering her and all that.
Yeah, murdering the lady husband to be with her. And I'm like,
that was rough.
Like, and they passed this?
Letting you know the industry. But what me and Chris really talked about, I want to put R. Kelly, like, it's the industry, man.
Yeah, it's the industry.
Do you play the game or do you don't play the game?
R. Kelly is just one of the pieces.
One of the pieces.
Of the big old puzzle.
So let's not, I'm gonna jump with you in the saying, like, let's not think like, oh, we got him, it's over now.
Yeah.
Nah. He was just one of the guys that took it out.
And it's just one of the pieces because and that's why like I feel bad, but I don't feel bad because granted, like we said, he did what he did, but it's like he's not the only one.
No,
he probably was just the one they got to pawn or the one they got to use. Like, look, Kelly, you ain't play the game to the T, so you on your own, brother.
Here we go again, and we're gonna move on. We gotta move on. I know how we. But was the 30 years? Is the satisfying the society? So I think the eye on the whole big picture.
I think the 30 years was to satisfy the society, and I think it was like it kind of reminds me of the Bill Cosby case, and not Bill Cosby, O.J. Simpson. It's like, all right, we tried to get you, because remember they tried to get Kells like 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get him. They couldn't get him with the whole Aaliyah thing because of where they got married at. It was like illegal or whatever.
It was legal.
And all that. So it's like, all right, we giving you this because of the past stuff too. But we couldn't get with the OJ thing. They couldn't get him on the Nicole Simpson murder trial. So when he stole his own stuff, they gave him all these years. It's like, you know what I mean?
So, I know.
It's like,
we'll get you somehow.
Yeah, I'm going to get you somehow. Then I'm going to tap on what I couldn't get you with. So, that's what I think the 30 years is for. Because it's like, okay.
You got away with this. We won't get you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You though.
Yeah. We got to bring this up. Not him specifically, but that right there. Like,
part of our conspiracy thing.
Conspiracy.
We starting a new series, y'all, of conspiracies,
man. Oh my God. That's interesting. So, going into dating. This is crazy how this is flowing with each other, yo. There's been a video that me and Chris watched. And it's basically a woman that called in to a radio show. Yes. Because she was dating someone. You would probably call her a cougar, but she's an older woman that was dating this younger guy. He's 20 years younger.
20 years
right.
apart.
So the radio show has a segment where they try to get them back on dating again. It's called a second date. So she calls in for the second date and says, hey, I remember talking to this guy. They asked for details about the relationship. She gave it, this and third. Then she said he was incredible in the bed, the best she ever had. things of that nature. She would love to see this guy again. They said, okay. So they made a phone call, calling him on the air. All of this is on the air, people.
Yes.
They called him on the air. Oh man, I forgot the radio station name. I hate saying stuff without like facts. All right. Radio station name.
It's Hot 96.7 in Boston.
There you go. Cool. I like when we do facts. So he called a guy. They called him. They saying they're not even bleeping out the names. They saying the names on the air. So they said, hey man, we reached out to you because there's someone that actually I'm just kind of nutshelling it. Hey, there's a woman that wants to get back with you. You know what I mean? She want to get a second, see you again. And, you ghosted her and stuff like blah, 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 blah. They were like, who? They said the name. He started like saying like, oh snap. Like, yo, this is crazy. This is funny. Oh my God. They're like, why? So this where it allegedly comes out. Well, not even allegedly. It's allegedly. That doesn't even make no sense. This is facts. He says, this is perfect. He said, why?
He said, this is the best day of my life.
The best day of my life. Right. They said, this woman, I went out with her and I smashed and everything to get back at a kid that used to bully him years ago when he was younger. All right, cool. Right. So she's on the air with him like, how dare you? How dare you? And he was like, how dare you get your, a-hole son. Cause he's a bullying and everything, Santa or whatever.
The bully was the lady's son.
Right. My bad. Yeah.
Didn't catch
that. Right. The bully was the lady's son. So basically he planned on getting back at the bully by smashing the boy's mom.
Yeah.
Not done yet.
Yeah. Yes.
So she starts like, how disgusting. You're wrong. Well, how disgusting is you? She was replying back to her and all that good stuff, whatever. He said, this is even better because you actually got on a radio show to find me. So this is more icing on the cake. It doesn't stop there, people. She says, well, I'm going to, he said, I'm going to get my son to beat you up. The dude says, I take, oh my God, was it Krav? What's it called?
Yeah, some type of.
It's a killing technique fighting style. Put like that.
Right.
Killing technique really fighting style. Yeah. He says, send your son, I'll whoop his tail. He can't touch me. So not only I'm going to do this, but he can't touch me. It doesn't stop there. He's going to text the son.
Yes.
I win.
I win.
With a picture.
And he said the dude going to say, why?
Why?
And then he said he's going to send him a picture with,
what?
Of his mom with the penis, his penis in her mouth.
Looking at the camera.
Looking at the camera.
Bro. Chris. What, yo, all right, yo. Come on, yo. Okay.
This is Mama's Boys podcast, so we love our mamas, man. So,
yo, we do love our mamas, but oh my God. Yo, bro, like, yo, was he, okay, Chris, all right. Was he wrong? Was he right? How you, were you saying that, bro?
I told you last night, I was like, this is hilarious. Like, this is funny. This is the ultimate revenge. Like, I feel bad for the lady because she had nothing to do with it. But, yo, it's like, you can't come back from that. Then she was like, oh, I'm going to sue you for sending out pictures without my knowledge. And he was like, oh, you knew about it. You had eye contact with the camera.
You looked at the camera. You smiled at everything.
And it wasn't he putting it out in the public. He was sending it to her son.
Oh.
So, but I don't. All right, I'm gonna try to.
Come on, yo.
All right, I'm gonna go at it both ways. For the guy, the guy that got back to the bully, checkmate. That's definitely checkmate.
That's definitely checkmate.
I mean, this story you only hear in the movies. You only see.
Was it an overkill? Do you think it was an overkill?
It was definitely an overkill. Well, I'm gonna say I I don't know. I would say overkill because I don't know how long ago
Okay.
we were in school.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I don't know how old the kid is. So
I'm glad you said that. So let's put. So I don't want y'all thinking like bullying. Y'all people got a category of what bullying is. No, the dude was throwing poop on him and everything.
Yeah, poop.
It wasn't like
he made his
push
life a living
you
hell.
or calling him like names. No.
Stuff in the lockers and
Come on, bro. Like, yo,
he did a work. According to the guy, he did a work on him.
The dude clearly probably had suicidal moments.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could have been another gunman going to a school. That's how it happens, yo. These kids go to school being bullied and they shoot up a school.
I'd rather that than shoot up a school, though.
Oh, all right. Yeah, definitely. Hands down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right.
But that's why I say I wouldn't go as far. I don't know overkill. Like, if it's been more than 10 years outside of school, then I would say, yeah, it's overkill. But if it's like, all right, they just graduated, 2-3 years ago from high school or whatever. All right.
We just don't know, right? We don't know.
I don't know if I would use the word overkill without that type of information. But man, checkmate, you won. There's nothing this guy can do.
None.
Even if he got with your mom, like it's
nah.
Yeah, it's not working. So yeah, you won that. But being on the other guys, I'm gonna have to hurt you really, really bad.
Dude, you can't. He can't.
I mean, nobody.
He can't. He can't,
no.
Chris.
He can. He's just the way. He just gonna have to sneak and get him. He can't fight him one-on-one.
Chris, he can't.
You can't fight him one. Like you got to do something. Like if it was me, like I would have to do something. Like.
Well, let's go ahead and a disclaimer. We are not advising anyone to go after attack anyone, this and third, whatever. Because people can pick up a gun and all that. You know what I mean? I don't care how many fists of fury you got. Whatever. One bullet can take you out. So we are not promoting violence.
Yeah, I'm definitely not saying kill the guy because that would be too easy.
Or get a bat.
Weapon. Get off too easy. Like
not condoning none of that.
But in this case, I am condoning it.
No, we're not. We're not condoning that. No, we're not. Mama's Boy Podcast.
Well, maybe just a little bit.
No, we're not even a bit.
Maybe not 100%. All right, 30% condoning it.
No, we're promoting that you forgive this guy and move on. That's
no, this is unforgivable. I don't know. This is unforgivable right here. This is
bro.
I mean, what would you do?
I do not know. Like, so again, how much hate do you have to have in you, or how much did the dude did to him for him to even plot this out? Yeah. You know what I mean? And then number two, like, what's crazy? The way they sounded on a radio station, the dude probably did it and have a picture. It sounded like he might have forgot about it. It's like when they called him, it reminded him. It was almost sound like he was like, oh shoot, this is too good. It was like it brought everything back. Like, and he had no regard. He had no regrets of doing it. They said, you regret? He said, I know I'm gonna sound like an a-hole, but nope, I do not care. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I do not condone, but I understand. And and on the other guy, the one that was a bully. Oh man, you just, to all the people that if you have picked on somebody, this is why you don't mess with people. People get older.
Yeah.
I even tell when my kids was younger, and I remember the older brother picking on the younger brother, and I tell the older brother, quick, yo, your brother's gonna get older one day. You better leave him alone. I know it's cool right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like when your older brother did something to you, Chris, I remember my older brother and my sister did something to me when I was small, but one day I'm gonna grow up big and strong because I drink milk.
I drink milk and I eat my vitamins.
So again, it's a shame. Now, this dude could have did anything. It could have been a dude's daughter. It could have been his wife. It could have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of anybody, I'd rather you do it. I leave my mom alone. Leave everybody alone. But it is checkmate. That's all I gotta say, yo. It's like, bro, just walk away. Like, just don't even.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like, that's the other thing he could do. Just like, all right, yeah, you won,
You got
you
that.
won,
Walk
you
away.
won. And then, and the crazy thing is for the mom not to even know the boy. Because she was shocked. She was like, "Oh, you're friends with Sam?" He was like, "No, I'm not friends with your son." He
Right.
bullied me
Bullied.
my whole life.
And come on, bro.
So yeah,
What mom that level of bullying, do you think she was aware of how he was acting?
in some sort, yeah.
I always think I think parents might be in denial, but I think parents know when their kids are doing something.
Yeah, they know because it's like it's a behavior, not just at school. Like you see, if you're really paying attention to your kids, you see it.
Right.
And then a lot of kids actually bully from being bullied at home.
Right.
Too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you definitely see it.
Yeah.
You definitely see it.
So this was just a messed up moment. If revenge was a video, this is it. If you want to see a definition of the word revenge,
yeah,
this is the video.
I promise you, I've never heard a story like this in real life. I've heard it like in a movie or a TV show. Like this is real life.
This dude. So, yeah. All right.
Checkmate.
So going back and dealing with your kids, our next hot topic. Yo, this thing is flowing, yo.
Yeah. So, this is getting a lot of views.
I'm sure everybody, if you haven't, you will. The daddy coming to bring his child, his son, McDonald's, and not the other 3 kids that's theirs, that's not his. And the baby mother getting upset posting it. Like she didn't want that videotaped and everything, whatever. How you gonna come here and put him on blast? And how you gonna come here and give him McDonald's, not the other 3, and call him dead wrong for it, this and third, whatever. That's basically the gist of it. I sent you the other video with her. You saw that video with the response?
Yeah, I had already seen it. Yeah,
I just saw that joint. So even she has a response trying to justify and standing up why she said it, because she don't want to look like the villain, and how there's a couple things, whatever, which added to the story, which just only gave me more reason on what I want to say. But yeah, that's about it. Like he brought his kids McDonald's, and there was a relationship prior. They not no more. It's not like there was a relationship. They're not together. And he brought his child McDonald's, but not the other 3 kids that was there. And she's thinking like, you're wrong for doing that. Again, Chris.
Yeah.
Where do you stand? Where you at? What you think?
I seen the video she posted before, and then I seen the video of her response to all the backlash. I mean, I still stand even watching her video. I get in all her weird thinking. I actually get why she think that. But I still think she's wrong.
Yeah.
I really think she's wrong. And just to kind of give content, for those, she was basically saying,
okay, yeah, that's good. Right.
They was in a relationship together. The child that they have together is the youngest out of her kids. So her older kids know him, and, he used to do for them and all that. So the way she was thinking is, even though we're not together, you should still do for my kids. And, because they're who which in a weird way, I kind of understand it, but it don't justify anything. It's just that I understand her weird way of thinking. But what my thing is, he was not wrong. Those are not his kids. That one child is his kids. And then this wasn't just like a one-time thing. Like, he brings his son food every day.
Did you hear the story? Why?
Every day. Because, was it because of her stamps?
Allegedly.
Okay.
She's selling her food stamps.
Yeah, I did hear that. She's selling her
use
food
that
stamps.
Money to get everything else done.
Yeah, because in the video, even in both videos, her hair was laid. It was a lace front. It wasn't like no regular wig. It was a lace front, so it cost a pretty penny.
Yes,
yeah, it cost a pretty penny. And she had her nails done. Even in the video, the first video, she had her nails done, and she was getting on him. Oh, I don't get my stand. She kept saying the 7th and the 11th. So I don't know.
I ain't really.
That's a big, that's like for almost a week difference, 4 or 5 day difference. And, people was making comments, well, she should have communicated with him. I know me being the man, I would have did what he did. But if you would have called and asked, hey, I don't have money to feed my other kids. I know you always bring our son something to eat. Do you mind?
We can talk it out. We can talk it out.
Mind bringing the other kids something to eat?
Yeah.
That's a yes or no question. I could have said, well, I don't have, money like that to feed everybody, or maybe I can try to get something.
Yeah.
Maybe get a pizza or something where they all can share
yeah.
instead of that. But that wasn't communicated. She just automatically assumed that he should. And which, again, like I said, that's not his responsibilities. I feel like, he's not obligated with those kids. Now, if they was together, then, I think you should, even though technically you're still not obligated because they're not your kids, but you guys are together in a relationship, but, so it's the right thing.
Package deal, baby. Package deal.
It's a package deal, basically, but, y'all not together. So yeah, I don't think he was wrong at all. And then for her to take the food and throw it, now that child's not.
Now that was wrong. I was like, come on, yo.
Yeah, because if anything, you could at least split it. Like, all right, y'all take a corner. Yeah. It's 4 of them. Y'all take a corner, share these fries, whatever.
You take the fries, you take the burger.
Even with that, even with when he pulled up with just the one thing. Be nice to the dude. You want his help. Hey, I know you brought that. You mind going back and get them something to eat? When I get my stamps, I can hook you up. Or, if I get some money, I can send it to you if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Most guys are reasonable like that. From his response to her, I can automatically assume he probably would have done it because he seemed like a nice guy. Like he really wasn't.
He didn't come across as like,
He didn't. Yeah, he really didn't come across as an.
Kept us cool,
even though, he could have been in that type of situation. But yeah, like even then, and this show you, male and female, man, communication is key. And then and my big thing, which a lot of other people were saying was, all right, do you keep that same energy with them other kids, Dad?
Where they at?
Where they at? Why
if anything, you could have this dude over here bringing McDonald's. Why you not bringing? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yo, this baby dad over here winning. He making sure his kid eat. Blah 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 blah. Like yo, y'all, But she tried to put him on blast, and it backfired on her. Like it wasn't too many people on her side about this. I mean, of course you had like-minded other women, and some idiotic men. Being on her side, but
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't like
very little though, but it was even I saw a lot of women like nah.
It was a whole lot of women like against her, like nah, you don't.
This was stupid.
Yeah, you don't, and y'all not together. Like, come on.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
Okay.
So. No, okay, all right. Cause you know what I mean. Let's. I want to hit at a special angle though.
Go ahead.
Right. I am 100% in agreement with what you just said. The two things that I want to kind of bring up, cause I was in that situation. You know what I mean? Me and my mother, my kids, we was together a long time ago. This and third, whatever. One time we broke up, whatever. I met her and Sherry had a son, whatever. And I remember got to a point even we separated. When I went to go pick my kids up, I took him too. But that doesn't mean that's what you're supposed to do. Right. That was just my decision, what I wanted to do.
Right.
You can't put your expectation on people because
and nothing's wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you can't put that expectation on what a person should do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not. You're mad about something, and he was a target.
Yep.
So the only thing that I probably advise him though, and it's kind of like how my mom raised me on doing certain things. It's like when I went to my friend's house, whatever, and I had something to eat, it was almost like if I know they ain't have nothing to eat, it was like, eat this in the car. Don't eat this in front of your friends.
Right.
Type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, again, we don't know the situation fully. The only thing I will advise that man to do is maybe go pick him up, take him to McDonald's, and bring him back.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Because at the end of the day, them other 3 kids are the innocent bystanders. Like, Dad, I get it.
Yeah.
Not the man's fault.
Yeah.
Not to a degree, mom's fault. Not the mom's fault. Mom's fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, whoever the other kids' daddies are, fault. But they're the ones sitting there looking at their sibling. Hey, what?
And I'm now to piggyback on that real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm like, their son probably a little a-hole too, man. He probably be up there dancing while he eat the McDonald's. I got my McDonald's. I got.
You know what remind me of, yo? Did you ever watch Bernie Mac show?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
You saw the episode when the little girl daddy came back in her life, whatever.
Yeah.
And the other was this is what it reminded me of all day, yo. Even though it's a show,
right? Things
like that happen, and it reminded me how she was kind of like the dad was there to stand through, whatever, and it was more like dad, like you know what I'm saying. I remember my father. I remember when I was little, me and my sisters, my brother don't have the same father. And I remember my dad, when he came to see me, he also played around with my brother and my sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? This and third, whatever. Again, that's the heart of a dude, but they're not obligated to do it.
Yeah, they're not obligated.
So,
and that's the whole thing about it, is that obligation. Because I got a cousin who actually was dating this girl when her son was an infant. So all he knew was him as a dad. And even though, like, he married somebody else and, she, went about her way, and he still take care of the boy. Like, the boy grown now, they still call him dad, relationship built like that, but that's just the heart of him.
That's the heart of him.
He didn't have to do that.
It's not a standard.
He didn't have to do that at all. You know what I mean?
No.
He could have, when they ended their relationship, he could have ended the relationship with the kid.
No.
But, now, like, the kid got a baby, and that baby called him Pop and all this other stuff. So, it's just that heart of the man. But what we're trying to get at now is like that obligation. They're not obligated to do that. And that's what you need to understand. And then, and I'm going to go here with it too. Ladies and men, but I'm talking to the ladies now because of the situation we're doing. This is why
I know you're about to say
multiple kids by multiple men. I get certain circumstances, you can't help it. You might have had a kid earlier and then you got married to somebody else but this is a reason. Like, me and E both got, all our kids are by the same woman.
One woman. Right. It feels so good just to have that, yo.
I mean, he got his own woman, I got my own woman. We don't have
right. I'm like, we
don't have the kids with the same, so I know how some of y'all think, but yeah. But it's like, so if something happened in my relationship where me and my wife split up and I come to get the kids, I got to get all of them. It ain't,
it's not complicated.
I'm gonna just take that and this, because now, she's, spazzing out on the one man, and because he's not doing for the other, but that's not his responsibility. Those are not his kids. And you can't fault that man for that. I don't care how you twist it or how other people think. That's not that man's kid. He's not obligated. If he wants to do something for them, then that's just the goodness out of his heart. But that's not his obligation. So,
definitely.
you
hands down.
Got to, you gotta watch out, man. Cause I know multiple women with multiple kids by multiple, men, and they go through this, they got one good baby dad, one bad baby dad, and the other one, this and that. And then it's like, all right, I come to pick up my kid. Then the other kids he had then they kind of resenting that kid, like because your dad, blah blah blah. So it's tough all around. But go ahead.
That's why I'm a true believer. I'm a true believer of I appreciate all the stepdads, stepmoms, whatever,
Oh
because that
yeah.
happened to the mom world too. It was a story, but I ain't gonna go into it now because it's gonna go over. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is the reason behind living simple. You know what I'm saying? Strapping up. I don't believe in sex outside of marriage, but at the same time, if you're doing
I
things,
do.
you
Nah. I don't know, man. It's kind of better outside of marriage, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be just me, man.
See, I ain't gonna say that, yo. Let's move on. So the whole thing is this, yo. So, the other thing, this.
It ain't never been like, before you got married.
What did sin feel good? Is that what you asking me? Did sin feel good?
I mean, when you say it like that, I mean, but at the time, you just like,
bro. Nope.
Went spiritual on me, man. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying on that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying acting like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like I ain't enjoy it. Like, who
don't act like the sin wasn't good, brother. You know?
Man, it was very satisfying. Like, you know what I'm saying? But daggone,
we stayed in there.
But did it bite me in the future? OMG. So the whole thing is this though.
Oh yeah, it is consequences.
It's consequences. That's the issue. The thing is this now.
But if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Nah, all right, man. I ain't gonna interrupt you.
That's a married man anyway, yo. He talking all this anyway. He can't even do nothing. So please, children, if you're out there, you know what I'm saying, stay in school. Now this is the thing, yo. Now, hold on. Pause. I forgot about this. She did state that he comes and dabbing it.
Yeah, she did state that.
I mean, okay. Oh, you ever saw the video where the dude was like, he was getting a haircut by this dude and he was getting a crisp haircut. He's like, yo, hold on, yo. Are you dating my mom, yo? Are you dating my mom, yo? Because his haircut was so nice. It's only what a dude would do for a young boy if he's dating a mom.
Oh,
I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is the ideal of that.
Right.
They not together, but he's still coming and it's good. And you said he pumping.
But you think he the only one hitting it? You don't think the mother baby dad's hitting it?
I'm not saying. I don't know. You're right. Correct. I stand corrected on if that's the case. I do.
Think they all got access to, because they broke up for a reason.
I do.
I'm not saying because it was the cheating thing, whatever. But I mean,
who knows? But I'm with you.
And do those other 3 kids got the same dad, or they got different dads?
I don't even know the whole. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
what I'm saying is, if you're dabbing in the Kool-Aid. Come on, bro.
I mean, I still don't feel like he's obligated.
What I'm saying, let me back up. No, he's not obligated. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying if you steady dabbing in the Kool-Aid, are you helping the situation?
Oh, of course not.
You coming and you smash, and then you only come to bring McDonald's for your own son. I'm not saying that's wrong.
But then, see, I like to listen to people's words, because people's words will trip you up.
Go ahead.
Who's calling who over?
We don't know that though.
Exactly. She just said you're still hitting it, but she could be calling him up, because guys, we ain't got to like you to hit it.
True. Now my thing is,
you know what I mean? She could just catch him
right.
Hey, when you drop Junior off, you wanna come in the back real quick? She could be horny. He calling her. Can we do it just to do it?
Can we go raw? Can we go raw real quick? We're gonna get a little bit raw.
Let's go raw.
My thing is, if you coming back, you smashing. Most likely, that nookie is good.
Of course, she got 4 kids, and she hood.
Right. Let's look at the proof. Right. I'm just saying, it feel like honey. And you coming, that was wrong choice of words. If you come and dabbing, I'm not saying you are right. Most women read off of what you do, not what you say. We're not together, but if you hugging and kissing, she won't feel like y'all together. What I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's coming over there still saying hi and bye to the other kids. Maybe you got to understand the interaction he's probably still doing.
She did say they know him because their child together is the youngest.
So let's put the human on this.
So they knew him before
Yeah.
His child knew him.
There's a relationship in this.
Exactly.
So you got that in the past. Now you coming in, they see him coming in, like you know what I'm saying, spending that night, and you still dabbing, even though you are not obligated. What I'm saying is, it is not helping the situation if you still coming over there. You kind of looking suspect, my guy, because you're not just going to go over there and leave. You're probably going to sit down, watch TV with other kids. You're probably going to play with them a little bit. So if you're doing the relationship thing and then you come back with just McDonald's for your son, you look kind of, you're not obligated. But bro, you're making it not good for you. You're not helping the situation.
I mean,
you're hurting the kids. Forget her. Is he hurting the kids?
Yeah, you painting that situation. Let me paint another situation. He could be just a sneaky link. He probably not even seeing the kids. He could be coming over at night.
Come on,
He could be coming over at night, going in and out. Because even when, I don't know, it looked like they was at a store when he was bringing the McDonald's. Because I don't know nobody front door that looks like that with glass doors and opening it like that. It looked like she probably was at a shop where she got her nails or hair done, and the kid was probably there.
Like her house.
She probably had her kids there.
It like
I don't know. It didn't look like a front door because it was like a glass door. It was like
the reason. Well, because she said you're bringing food over to the kids for your son. Not the wording of the video.
She could have had the kids with them. She could have had the kids with her while she was getting her nails done.
True, but
that's what a lot of people was getting on her about. It's like, all right, your nails and hair is laid. Why you ain't use that? You're obviously selling your stamps. Why you can't use that money to feed your kids?
Yeah, she's
like, why this man got to come, and bring McDonald's to his son or some type of food to his son every day if you got stamps when you can't be feeding them.
True.
I mean, he can do it if he want to, but still.
Hands down. I'm with you.
Like kids, even if, a home cooked meal, my wife can throw down in the kitchen, but if I come, hey, y'all want to go to McDonald's? They're going to pick McDonald's over that home cooked meal any day of the week because they don't know.
Yeah, they're not raised right.
Yeah, they don't know what's good for them anyway. But
right.
You know what I mean? So they're gonna pick
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
But knowing human behavior, he ain't no sneaky link.
I mean, I of course I'm not saying. I mean, I ain't mean sneaky link like that. I'm just meant
they see him walk through the door.
Him coming at night or whatever, or like
that man's still going to the refrigerator. He still goes to the refrigerator. He's still drinking some of the juice before you leave.
Dude, really?
He still eating some of this. Come on, bro. Yo, this is hood, yo. We both came for the. We know. Come on, bro. He eating the kids' snacks, bro.
He eating their Lunchables.
Dad, can you open this? He open up, take a swig first, then give it to the kid. He's still doing them things. Yo, come on, bro.
Think so?
This is hood behavior. Come on, yo.
I don't know, man.
He is. He is.
But all right, doing human behavior from the video, we both say he seems like he's a pretty decent guy, even from the way he reacted to her hostility. I can't see him doing that and not bringing them other kids nothing to eat.
He's not wrong for it. Right. No, right. I'm with you on that. But he's not helping the situation. He's steady dipping. For the kids' sake. What I'm saying is for the kids' sake. You're you know what I'm saying? It's just.
No, I get that, but and what I'm trying to say is,
okay,
if he's still dipping, I can't see him not bringing the other kids nothing.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see him. He going like a couple times a week. He going over there, hit it, and then he's still just bringing his son something. I can't see that.
The only reason why I can still see that a little bit because his demeanor, and then knowing she said he's probably still smashing, I still have an idea in my head that he's playing with the kids once in a while.
But then she said he's been doing it, so this wasn't new. That's why she had the camera ready. Remember when the video started, before he even got out the car, she was already saying how he only comes and brings something for his kid. So this is something he's been doing. She was just catching him at that time, saying she's going to expose him.
So do you think she probably said it before? Like, stop bringing McDonald's over here and not bringing everybody else. That's if you put the hood.
I don't think she did.
I think she did. I think she said something.
I don't think she did. I want to
hear this guy, yo. He the only one that ain't come out yet.
He probably gonna have a video soon, but I think this is something because she wanted to expose him, and I think that's what It wasn't. I don't think it was a conversation she had with him, or it could have been a conversation. And he had already told her no. He probably told her
True.
no. These
Right.
ain't my kids. They not my responsibility. They're yours. We're not together anymore because me and you both know women hear what they want to hear. Like you can tell the woman the truth, but they still won't hear what they want to hear.
But the issue,
he probably told her. And then she probably tried to seduce him. Well, you can come over and
but
and she probably thought that was work. She probably thought the cookie was good enough for you to be still feeding my kids, even though we not together. Because some women want to have their cake and eat it too. And he probably wasn't a fool. He probably used her for what she was, getting the cookie, and I'm gonna still take care of my kid. And she thought otherwise. So. Like I said, communication is skill. She probably tried to,
True.
Hey, we paint pictures. Let's paint a picture. I'm about to be Picasso up in here. I
have to put the hood scenario on it. Ain't no way he coming there hitting and not playing with the kids, yo. Ain't no way. You're emotionally involved.
Yeah, I was about to say something, but I'm gonna hold it. It was nasty.
I already know what you said, yo.
Nasty.
I read your mind. Let's move on, yo. But no, end of the day, yo, no, I don't think we don't think he's at fault. The whole thing is, bro, let her completely go. If that's what you, I would say this on that point then. If that's what you're doing, you need to stop smacking. You need to leave her alone. Just be there for your kid. Get out of the situation. Because that's not helping you, bro. And any guy out there, whatever, if you let a woman go, let her all the way go. Yeah. That's where I'm coming from.
And speaking of kids, Roe versus Wade.
About to get serious, y'all. And a little bit of fun. And fun.
Yeah. Roe versus Wade. Yeah,
got turned over. So this is where basically, the not getting abortions is getting abortions off the table, basically. So, and everybody's going berserk on a sense of women's rights. It's my body and all this good stuff.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice. And this is a fact that there has been 13 states, 2 days and a week later, that still push definitely no abortions or something like that, unless it's under certain circumstances, like life-threatening, or like Kentucky, I think is one of them. If you rape, then, whatever. Or if you had a surgery and it makes things complicated, then you could abort, blah, blah, blah. Other than that, it got turned over.
Here's my thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% about this. The Roe versus Wade, they overturned it, but didn't they say it's now up to each state?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. Yep.
So my thing is, why are they so much in the uproar over the overturn from the Supreme Court, and instead of just going to their own state and make? Because I know California is one of them. Because the governor, he put on, he's on Twitter, and he put that they're still, going to have abortions. Abortion is still going to be legal in the state of California. Right. So it's like, all right, go to your governor and protest there. Like, I don't understand. Then some states it really ain't changed. Like California is like, all right, still legal in that state. So it's like, I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand that part. I don't.
This goes into our conspiracy, bro, which is really not a conspiracy.
Oh yeah, our conspiracy. Yeah,
it is not a conspiracy.
We conspiracy theorists, y'all.
But
the Earth is flat.
Yeah, you random, yo. But the thing is, yo, after we get done with this, is not a conspiracy after we get done with this joint. So, all right. So basically there was 13 states. All of them are the ones that actually says no abortions are predominantly white states.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
red states.
Huh?
And they're red states.
Red states.
Yeah.
They're red states.
Red states meaning Republican states.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know. Yeah, that's good. Yep. So you're going to learn on Mama's Boy podcast. So the thing is, red states, Republican states, and you're predominantly a white state.
Right.
So, basically these states are saying, nope, you still can't have no, you're not allowing, since it's up to the states moved in and made their actual where they stand at. Every state in America went in what they stand on, all that good stuff, whatever. So Chris is right. You got an issue. It's at this point, take it up with your state, right? It went through the Supreme Court, and that's what happened. So the thing is, the conspiracy is that the reason why they're not allowing you, or they turn it over, is because of the fear or the white people. Hey, I'm trying to think educated words. I can't. White people are now don't want to become in the future the minority, or equal to the minority, or become the minority.
I think they said about 2045 to 2050, the white people will be the minority.
Right.
In this
That's
country.
fast.
That's
fast.
Country. Yeah, in
That's
about another
fast.
23 years.
And because something that Chris told me and looked it up, factual, that 60% of its abortions is of the white community.
Right.
Did I say it right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So, that's by observation. How I was raised up. There's a lot of people that I know especially in the black community.
Mm-hmm.
They had their kids. It's not really a lot of people, as far as I know.
Yeah,
that's how we end up.
Abortions.
Again, we just left the woman with the McDonald's.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She had every single one of her kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shows.
Far as we know.
Far as we know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, most people of minority, they keep having their kids regardless of who is by descent or whatever.
Especially the Mexicans and the Latino community.
Oh, man, they keep it.
Yeah, they having theirs.
Right? Now, the conspiracy is that, right?
Yeah.
Now, you ever heard of the book called Birth Dearth?
I heard of it. I never read it, but I heard of it.
Written by Ben Wattenberg.
From the late 80s.
This is from the 1980s.
Right?
Yeah, late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s, yeah.
He was even a
consultant to the president.
Consultant to the president.
Yeah.
And I am paraphrasing what I'm about to say, but it's not going to be off point. Where one of the major things that they have to do that's going to be a problem is the white community becoming a minority.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's pause real quick. Does and I don't want, because sometimes we get in, every time some see a white person, we think that particular white person's plot. I got white friends and all that good stuff. I got a lot of white friends. They care less about what's going on. They more like, man, you know what? They ain't not even racist and nothing like that, whatever. So we're not specifically talking about every white person's afraid. Of course, right. You probably go across the street. Yo, you're afraid you're going to be a minority? They're going to be looking at you like, man, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but people at another level of perception, the wealthy, the people that's in control, corporations, especially if you own stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And those, I think, this is my opinion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And correct me if I'm wrong, that of this direction, what I'm saying. Like, Christopher, like, check me if you're like, no. This conspiracy or this way of thinking is coming from, let's say, the watchers or those that are in control. Mm-hmm. And they projecting maybe the future, and they're the ones that's afraid. And not excluding anyone under them all the way down to the poor that also might be afraid as well. We talk about the KKK or whatever case may be.
Yeah. That
people that actually see the projections. I'm not saying the lower white person is not afraid. I'm just saying don't think every white person is afraid of this. We got to put this where it's supposed to be. That's why I want to put that there first. That's what I wanted to do. Because I don't want people going around hating other people. Because that's, man, you got to be careful out here.
Yeah,
but
it's all this is the people in charge. It's not all your neighbors or whatever like that in
right.
most cases. But yeah.
So this book says that was the biggest threat of of how to preserve the white skin.
Yeah.
Then he says there's three things they could do.
Mm-hmm.
It says we can pay women to have kids and take care of them. He said, but don't do that because now we got to pay the brown skin minorities. This is what it says.
Yep.
Hands down.
So
it says we could also increase or look into foreign people coming in, but that's going to also include brown skin. So scratch that.
Yeah.
They said so. We have to get rid of abortion.
No, they said, I think it was they were going to do increased border control.
That too.
They didn't want to stop that because of the foreign people from Europe and them.
Right.
Them come from over there, so they scratched that. Yeah.
So scratch. Oh yeah. You're right. Scratch that.
Yeah.
So the one thing that's left on the table is we got to get rid of abortion. Like you can't allow abortion. Yeah. Because 60% of white people.
60% of abortions is from the white community.
From the white community.
So if those millions of kids are born, it'll keep them in the majority.
Yeah. Now my thing is, based upon that, Chris, is it really a conspiracy?
I honestly don't think it's a conspiracy. And then I'm gonna go here left real quick, and then I'm gonna come back. I honestly think they already are the minority because the white people, because we're going by the census.
Okay.
And a lot of people of color and the minority, the supposedly minorities don't fill that out.
That's true.
It's a lot more people in this country that they say they are, because that's how they do all the statistics they get is from the census.
Yeah, census.
Yeah, the census.
Taxes.
Yeah, the taxes funding. And all that. And
You're
then
right.
It's a lot of that's why they so big with this border control, because there's a lot of undocumented people here, and they are working, getting paid under the table, and it's just not the Mexicans either. It is black folks and people from islands and all that.
Right.
There's a lot of people, and it is white people too from other countries that's over here illegally, but they don't have the exact number. And, people coming up from Mexicans, like, I feel like if they're not already the minority, I think it's very close. I think it's very close.
I'm with you.
If you do the exact numbers, mainly because when, especially like the Mexicans, when they come over, they come over when they're like 9 months pregnant, because they try to have their babies here.
In America,
if they have their babies here, then at least one of the parents can stay.
Right.
Which is usually the mom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and then that baby is not recorded. They're not recorded.
Right.
The parents are not recorded. The father's not recorded.
Right.
The other kids they snuck over here is not recorded.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's just simple everyday life people that's not filling out. That's why they send, I think it was a couple years ago, they sent out the censored things, and a lot of people ain't even filling them out. So they don't even know how many people in your household. You know what I mean?
You know what will even confirm what you're saying? That in some areas of when they take in information, they still will put Latinos under white.
Yeah.
So is it a real number? Yeah. How real is that number?
But they do that with everything. Here's another conspiracy, which is, it's a little off topic, but it kind of matches. They do that even with movies and music.
What you mean?
They'll put because I remember Cisco said it. He said it in an interview where they put another artist's barcode on his CD, his second album. Because remember Cisco said remember his first solo album?
I remember that, yeah.
Incomplete and all that.
Yeah.
And Great went platinum and all that.
Yeah.
And his second album didn't do so well.
Yeah.
It's because they put another artist's barcode on his. I forget what artist he said, and it made a lot of sense. And that artist did very well because they was upset with Cisco, because Cisco album is under his label. He owned the masters of everything.
I remember that. Smart dude too.
Yeah, and it went so well because nobody believed in him, so he did it on his own with his solo project, and it did so well. I think it was like triple platinum. And then when he brought out that second album, they switched the barcode, so somebody else was getting credit for his sales. So it made it seem like he didn't do well. And they actually did that with movies too, because they did it with Tyler Perry. All the black people was going out to see the Tyler Perry movie, and they were switching the barcode with another movie that came out right around Tyler Perry. It was one of them summer blockbusters.
Come on,
and
bro.
it made it seem like that movie did better than Tyler Perry. Cause that's all people, that's how you get like censorships and, not censorship, sponsorships and all that, because people look at the numbers.
Right.
They look at the numbers, how many people going to see your stuff, how many, now
Right.
they do it on social media, like the hashtags, who is talking about the movie, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. It's all about the numbers. So if you switch in the code and it seemed like another artist is getting it, it wasn't. I'm gonna send it to you because I'm gonna send you the interview because I remember when he said that and I was like, damn. I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, his second album was pretty. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was. Good.
It was still fire. It was still fire. It was still good. Yeah,
and it didn't do good. And he was saying that because he was like, yeah, he said they switched the barcode, and I forget what artist he said they switched it with. It was one of them big record labels. It was, matter of fact, it was the record label he was with Drew Hill. And,
so,
they didn't want to pick up his solo project, so he did it independently. And it did so well. So that second album, they switched the barcode. His distribution company, which was from that record label, switched the barcode. So it made it seem like he didn't do so well, which would bring me back to what we're talking about. That's why it made a lot of sense what you said about they putting the Latinos under white people. And I feel like that's why I say I feel like they kind of already are the minorities because, a lot of these people, the census aren't being really collected like that. Like it's a lot more people. They say 7 billion people in this country. I think there's a lot more people in this country, and they know that. That's why they're trying to do that population control too.
That's the other big thing.
Because there's way more people in this country than they said it is because everybody's not documented.
And this is. You're just about to send you down a rabbit hole. I had to stop myself.
I said that's why I said I'm gonna go left for a minute, but
you did. That's what I'm saying. Like I pulled back.
It all ties up because it's just not this. It's with everything.
So capitalism is real. Racism is real. If anybody denying that, you foolish. Like you know what I'm saying. So this please understand. This is not everything. It's facts. You can look this up. Documented things. We're not just throwing emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is actual information. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look up yourself, whatever. And we're not promoting racism. We're not promoting hate. We're not promoting all that. We just promote the truth and understand, open your eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the case. So it's not this right here is not really conspiracy. I want to call this a truth. Like, you know what I mean?
It's the hidden truth.
Yeah. And again, if you live,
but how can we? What advice do you have for people now that we're here? And this is what I told you. Man, you had a private conversation a few days ago, and I told you about a couple people online that I'm friends with. It's like, all right, now that we're here, what can we do to help? And just to give you an example, I was saying, won't we start now that we're here? This is a decision that's been made. Won't we start promoting safe sex? Because we talked about how condoms aren't being used anymore, or certain surgeries, whether you get your tube size or a vasectomy, it's not being used. You know what I mean? And people are not having protected sex anymore, and it's like, all right, you're getting upset because you can't kill a baby, which if you go back to episode 1 of our Mama's Boy podcast, we actually talked about the Roe versus Wade before it got overturned. We was talking about the possibility of it being overturned. Right. And, our thoughts about it. And, if you go back, I said from the beginning, I don't agree with abortions under certain circumstances. Like, if it was like rape or a medical condition or things like that. And we also gave solutions of what we can do. So we're not going to tell you everything because we want you to go back and listen to that if you haven't heard it yet, or if you heard it, go back and re-listen to it. Right. But yeah, I mean, what's wrong with strapping on or being celibate until you're married? I mean, what's wrong, or pulling out? I mean,
well, I don't know pulling out.
I mean, I know
even that little bit of dude.
Yeah, pre.
Pre-ejaculation.
Wait, why you
We trying
rubbing
to
your
be
fingers like
professional
that, man?
Don't say it, yo. Move on, yo.
He up here rubbing his fingers, his thumb and his index, talking about the pre-cum. Like, what you rubbing your fingers for? What they got to do with pre-cum?
You know that's what you did with you.
You like, that little pre-cum,
I did do that, y'all did, yo. Oh my God, yo. Oh shoot. But you're right though. Like, so again, stop it, men. Stop being reckless with your member. Women, you are the one that open your legs or don't open your legs.
Yeah, because this is a perfect situation for us to stop casual sex.
Recklessness, yo.
Yeah,
like
this is the perfect way. We know spring break, you go to a bar, you hook up, you go to church, you hook up. It don't
Sorry,
matter.
but true.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
You're going different places, hooking up with random people. And we're talking about male and female. You're going to hook up with random people. And then we all know we're not dumb. This goes down to the kids. We all know
that's
one of the outcomes of having unprotected sex is getting pregnant.
STDs
we all know that.
That's the main too.
Abortion can't be your only solution. I mean, they got Plan Bs. I guess you take that before anything happened. But you can't. Like, this is a perfect way to do an alternative. Think about your life. This will help prevent a lot of STDs. A
lot of stuff. Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like you know
what I'm saying?
That's real talk, yo. Most people go crazy because they emotionally attached because you had sex. Now I thought we was just doing that. Well, I thought you loved me. No, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes into what benefits if we, come at this the right way. And one thing you said, I don't want to roll by, is the simple fact, if it's so important about my body, my rights, and all that good stuff, whatever, it's like the only argument people have is you understand. We're not talking about like a woman can be pregnant out of like a reptile where you get impregnate, just by yourself. No. It takes two. So it's like, are people really upset because you want to be out here acting up and you want the actual get out card? Mm-hmm. Like, that's the only, I'm about to get hyped, bro.
Go ahead.
That's the only thing that you're mad about.
Yep. You're mad because you can't kill a baby.
That's the only, bro. Okay, and fine. And they have it. People, this is one thing. They're not even breaking everything down. The thing is, a lot of things is like, it's no abortions except the stuff that they mad about. What if somebody raped? That's the exception in the rule. It says it right in their laws. It says, except if you're raped. It says,
incest,
unless you have complications.
Yeah, I think incest is one of them too.
Incest is one of them.
Basically, the stuff I said in episode 1. The exceptions.
The stuff that they're upset about.
Yeah, I always said, I said it episode 1. Again, if you haven't heard it, go back and listen to me and Every Thoughts. People shouldn't be getting abortions just for being reckless.
That's
because
crazy.
You out here, you want to have a hot girl summer, hot boy summer, whatever you want to call it, and you're out here impregnating all these women or getting pregnant by a guy you just met. Like, that shouldn't be a cause for an abortion. Like, you messed up. There's consequences. Just like if I committed murder, the consequence is me going to jail for life or getting the death penalty. That's the consequences for my actions. So the consequences of your actions of having unprotected sex is one being getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant.
So close your legs.
That's the consequence.
So stop.
Go somewhere and have fun without spreading your legs to somebody you don't know or somebody you can't see yourself spending the rest of your life with. Or
stop getting drunk. With. If you get drunk, you can control yourself and you have sex every weekend. Stop drinking.
Exactly.
Like, yo.
Exactly.
1 + 1 is 2.
Yes,
so It is your body. So do right by your body.
Yeah. And the thing I heard, I think it's important for us to talk about this too. Another thing they said, miscarriages are also going to be, they're going to be investigated. Yeah, that's the word. They're going to be investigated. That's the thing. 'Cause, they don't want people saying, that are getting illegal abortions and saying, they had a miscarriage. I don't know how they check for it. I don't know the process about it, but I'm just putting it out there. This is what they're saying. So
a lot of doctors about to go to jail, bro.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have a lot of doctors going to be falsifying documents.
They're gonna try to make that underground money.
Yep, the underground money. And one thing,
they're gonna find a lot of underground medical facilities,
like they did back in the day. There's a lot of complications.
But then it comes to show. It's just to show what you said earlier. Y'all doing everything y'all can to get an abortion, except for the right thing. Stop.
That's bro. That's so now. If you're in one of those states, now the biggest one of the things coming up is there's two things I want to talk about. I hope I don't miss my next point. Now it's like, whoever knocked you up, that's it.
Yeah.
Ain't no getting out. So now it causes people to be more cautious. I'm all for being more safe.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Bro. Hey, warning. Chill. Ain't no get out card now if you're in a certain state. And then if it's so important to you, go move to the state that's still doing it. Yeah. I'm not saying I condone whatever. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Move out of your state then and go somewhere else then.
And go somewhere where it's legal. That's another option. And it's a thing too, man. I really hope it don't happen, but I got a feeling it's going to happen. Right. It's going to be a lot more rape cases. People claiming they were raped because, that's one of the things they say you can get an abortion if you were raped. That's one of the things. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more rape cases that's going to be false. He raped me. Now he going to jail when y'all had consensual sex. But you got pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant and you can't get an abortion. So now you're going to claim rape so you can get an abortion.
Bro.
Yeah. I hope it don't happen, but I got a feeling it is because the world we live in now, like it's already happening when it was happening when abortion was legal. Now abortion is not legal. I just feel like it's going to be more. So that's something else we got to, man, we both got sons. That's something else we got to teach our sons.
That's a Pandora box you just opened up, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, before we go, one thing I want to restate that probably got nothing to do with y'all citizens in the sense of this abortion thing. The pharmaceutical industry is about to make so much money off of y'all, of these Plan Bs. Now they got a Plan C. Yeah. They got an abortion pill. They about to make. Understand? Along with the conspiracy of white preservation, there's also the money behind this. It's all follow the money.
Oh yeah. It's always a money trail.
Capitalism, yo.
Always.
And the pharmacy is one of the biggest, $4 billion a day. I think I might be wrong. I might be wrong with that. But yo, they about to make a lot of money with condom sales. If people go back to condoms, Plan Bs, Plan Cs, the pharmaceutical industry are about to make some money.
Oh, they about to make a killing. Killing.
So let's look at it all angles, though. That's what we good at. We looking at all. So, any last words, Chris? You want to share?
Yeah,
I like the solution though. The solution of what you're saying earlier. But any last words?
Man, I hope we made y'all think today. We laughed, we got serious, and just mind you, man, this what we talked about is serious situations. So whether you agree with us or not, we'd love to hear from you.
Definitely.
we'd love to hear from you and get your thoughts on these hot topics and, also the Roe versus Wade. But just want to say, man, y'all stay safe, man. Just make smart decisions. Regardless of what anybody say, make the best decision for you.
Definitely.
We don't ever want to take away freedom of choice or things
Definitely.
like that, but it got to make sense. You can't just make rational decisions because you're in your feelings, you're in your emotions.
Definitely.
You got to think about, especially if you got a family, it's not just about you, it's about your whole family. So, yeah, man, that's all I got to say.
I'm just real quick on mine with it. Second it, jumping on, piggybacking. The simple fact that all this was out of love. Don't think we said anything about this was out of this attack. Nope. We're saying what we're saying because we do care. The outcome of everybody, where you at mentally, where you at emotionally, and it got to make sense. Like, it got to make sense. Logically, and the fact that you don't want to leave this earth one day, because I'm real big that you will meet your maker. And that's one thing that you cannot avoid. You can avoid all these other things by not talking to people, but you're not. The day you leave this earth is when everything you stood on is going to matter. Mm-hmm. So please be careful on how you believe, what you think, because it's bigger fish out here to fry. This.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm gonna say this. We ain't gonna talk about it. Dude in Florida, Asian, killed his wife and then played her favorite song while she was dying. This has been Mama's Boy Podcast Show.
Oh, man. Yeah, hold on, man. Hold on. Nah,
no, we gotta go.
Wait, man. Hold on. Wait, P.S. Y'all getting some bonus minutes right now. Nah, you just made me think of something real quick, man. You just made me think of something I seen online.
Go ahead.
I think you probably seen it too. The lady that stabbed her husband because she found exotic pictures in her phone that was actually her when she was dinner. I wanted that to be a hot topic.
Next week.
Yo. How out of shape have you gotten that you couldn't?
No, stop. No. We're going to leave it. Y'all have to come back.
We got to do a bonus episode, man. Y'all might get a bonus episode
media.
Out of us, man.
Yeah, social media following or next episode it's only way you're going to leave you with a cliffhanger. Yep, they're the two main things that happen. They are factions.
All right, man. The street light is on. We got to get out of here, man.
Mama's calling us. We got to go. Love y'all.
All right,
from Chris and D.
Peace. There it is.
There it is.